This improv story is based on the idea man downloads wrong dating app. Let the story commence. Craig was lonely and in tears. And somebody suggested, why don't you try one of those dating apps? Dating apps, it's a wee bit after my time. It's back in my day, you know, you go to, you know, a pub or a club, or, you know, it's at your workplace, or it's a friend of a friend, or you know, it's somebody that sort of hangs about, and, you know, just, it sort of just happens, and then, you know, this just sort of, you know, like that. I don't know about any of that. Just try it. What's the name of it? What's the name of it? Well, there's a really popular one is Tinder. Right, I'll remember that. Then he forgot it. And then one night, one weekend, he was really lonely. By the way, if I collapse right now, I'm not faking it. Got a hot pain in my head right there, like somebody's put a skewer into my head. This is it, Michael. This is it. If I collapse, I'm not faking it. Right? Can I get a camera? 10:30. Yep, absolutely. That's 10:30 gets the camera. Everybody. Gone. Never happens. Don't know what that was. Oh, there it is. It's they wee pains you get. I've had pains like that my whole life. I think everybody gets it. Just something happens in your head. You're like, what the fuck is that? What is that? And then it's away. Or you're inside. It's just like, oh, you're fucking. What the fuck is that? And then it goes away. Like, what was that? What was that? Are you meant to just forget it? You meant to just go, oh well, that's part of just your body just giving you pain for no fucking reason. What's going on? This isn't part of the improv, no. So he forgot, and he went, oh God, I'm so lonely. I want to meet somebody. What was that app again? Oh, I remember. And he looked up. I've got to look up to see if these actually exist. He looked up, like, you can tell me if this actually exists. There's a one called Flinder. Flinder. Right, hold on, I'm going to look it up. I'm going to look up, but I'm going to look it up. Make sure that isn't on the stream. Flindr app. No, it's just got Grindr, but that's no. No. Flinder. He looked up one called Flinder. Flindr. He got mixed up. Instead of Tinder, it was Flinder. And he started using it. And you know what it was? Like every woman that he matched with was into flints that you use to set fires with. Flints. It was weird. He didn't click to begin with. He didn't click. Let's have a look at flint fire. The sharp edge of the flint is used to violently strike the fire. I wouldn't say it's violent. Violent is to cause injury. Violence causes injury or some sort of physical harm in some sort of way. either immediately or somewhere down the line. You can't be violent with an inanimate object, I don't think. I mean, I know you can play with words, but I don't know. Right, anyway, so, and it was all, like, all the women, it's like, oh, that, and there's got a fire in the background. And there's a picture of this other one, like, starting a fire, the one with Flint. It's like, what's this? And it was for people who are into starting fires or just fire. They're into fire. Just the whole, the chemical reaction, just fire. Doesn't have to be like a big fire. Starting fires or just fires. They're just into fire. Because how would you know, B? Hold on. Wait, I'll show you this. Right, got to make sure everything's alright. I don't know. Let me show you a picture of it's very hard to find a picture of fucking fire that's there we go. Maybe this one here. Maybe. See, fire's got such a bad reputation that you can't find a bastard picture anywhere. Right, this one will do. There you go. And that's what it was about. Look at that. Look at that fucking thing. Look at it. Fire. Look at that. Look at it. Fire. It's for people, once it clicks with you, it doesn't unclick. Once you're into fire, you're never out of it. It's for people, he was like, what's going on? And anyway, this is fucking mad. And he went like, fuck it, and he matched with somebody, and he met up with them. And do you know, she's really, really nice. But as he was talking away, he noticed she was going like that. Oh, right, yeah. And when did you start that? How long have you been doing that for? And he went like that. Looked down, because they were in the restaurant. She was setting fire to the corner of somebody's jacket. Down there. With a lighter. She was just like that. Lighting it. He went, don't do that. What are you doing? And she went, what are you on about? You're burning the... Yeah, so? He went, wait a minute. He went, listen, I've got to go. I don't think we're a good match. She went, don't care. She was just getting back into the fire. He met up with somebody else. And they went for a walk in the park. And they were just chatting away. They were really getting on. And they talk about fire. And then they were walking past this is kind of like kind of summer, round about sort of summer, and there was a kind of lot of dry grass, kind of yellow. She went, "Oh, you're a dancer," and she just walked away mid conversation. He was talking about, my mom's no well. Just now she's all right. She sort of gets well and then she's all right again. And she's all right, but just mid conversation, she went like, "Oh, fucking yes, you're a dancer," and she walked out of the grass and put a box of matches. And she went like that. It chucked the match on the grass and he went, oh, what are you doing? Fucking fire spread, and he's like just trying to stamp it out. And she was like, what's the fucking matter with you? He went, what? And then he went, wait a minute. is this to do with like fire? Flinder? And she went, duh. And then he went, wait a minute, what's the other one? Tinder. So he went on Tinder. He went, oh, I'm so fucking stupid. He went on Tinder. And everybody met up there. Was that a fire and all? Tinder. A Tinder. Look. Tinder. Meaning dry flammable material such as wood or paper. They were into fire and all. So it didn't matter what one he went on to. It was all the same. The end. Yeah, that was a cracker, that, wasn't it? 5 out of 10. Possibly the worst story for 2 something. And in case you're thinking that wasn't very good, well, the reason why it might have not been that interesting because it's actually a true story. Remember that a lot of true story films you get, they've tweaked it here and there for dramatic purposes because the true story isn't perfect. That was actually true, that what happened there. How do I know? See that guy, Craig? I was actually there the whole time. He brought me along to everything. I just didn't want to mention it because I was embarrassed. But I feel that I'm ready to talk about it now. I was there the whole time. I wasn't the one who told him about that. I was the third mate. I was another one. So if you go back here the story, Craig actually said things like, "Are you alright with my mate Bridal being here?" And she'd go, "Aye, just fine, aye."